Hello YouTube, Scamp the Wolf here, bringing you a physical media releases video for the entire month of May 2021. Now, I have 3 Blu-Rays over there, and 16 DVDs, and I'm going to count how many. About 10 CDs, which was not as much as last month. I got a lot of CDs last month, but hey, it's still good that I got CDs this month. So yeah, all right. So we're just gonna get right into it. This video. So the Blu-rays. This Blu-ray I forgot to put in last month's. It's Balto. It's this. Forgive me if I'm not sure if I did forget it or not. So I'm just gonna show it here. That's what that is. There's nothing too fancy about anything. It's just a Blu-ray, not a combat pack. Same could be said for another one in this video, but this one I have here isn't a Blu-ray combat pack. Actually, it is, but it's not like the other 2 Blu-rays that I have. The 2 that I have in this collection, I got it on eBay. This one I got at Target. It's, of course, Raya and the Last Dragon. Very good. And you'll see Raya and the Last Dragon again in this collection video. Definitely. For some reason. She's a great character, but whatever. So, that's the 3 Blu-rays that I got this month. I don't have any tapes in this collection video. I'm just going to organize, first, before I get to the DVDs, I'm going to organize them by movie title. So, here's some, craziness going on. That's what I'm doing. And I believe is it. Alright. Yeah, so, let's get started. And if I forget anything, I will have it in next month's, which is my birth month. June is my birth month. And there'll probably be a ton of CDs in that, and DVDs and stuff in that. So, the first film up is Austin Powers and Goldmember. It's the back. Infinifilm. That will do line of movies, I guess, like general titles like this. And this little promotional paper here, it's like chapter selections and stuff. So, yeah, let's just set that there. Bad Boys 2 is up next. This is what it looks like. And like I said, when I got it, I don't know if this is a full screen or a widescreen. It doesn't say anything about it on here. So, I would have to play it in order to get that confirmed. But it's a 2-disc set. And I don't really know, because it can say, maybe I'll probably pop this in and figure it out. But until then, that's that. Next up, we have Banjo the Woodpile Cat. This is Don Bluth's first, production ever. This is a short film. This was before Secret M&M. This is when he left Disney and stuff like that. And I just snatched this up on a whim. Figured I would. And that's the case. Next up is Battle Los Angeles, which I did see this film in 2011. I thought it was okay. If you like action, you will probably like this. Battle Los Angeles, actually. That's Battle Los Angeles. And let me just show everything again. There you go. I'm going to put these DVDs over here. Actually, I'm going to toss them over here for... So, yeah. Next up is the Country Bears. This one, This movie came out on the same day as Austin Powers and Goldmember. Of course, Austin Powers did way better, but I have a soft spot for this movie, and that's why I picked it up because I actually did see this when I was like 7 because it came out like a month after my birthday, and then it didn't stay in theaters long. It like I saw it like 2 weeks after it came out. Like and that's what everything looks like in there. So yeah, another one to toss aside. Next up, we have Cowboys and Aliens. I heard this was a really good film. That's what everything looks like in here. And the disc. Everything in this ultraviolet thing. Another one. Down. Next up, the Fox and the Hound 2-movie collection. The first one and then the second one, Fox and Hound 2, which isn't great, but it's kind of a guilty pleasure. I mean, it's not offensively like awful like everyone makes it out to be, but it's still kind of a thumbs down in my book. Like I'm not really interested in it. If you want good Disney sequels, actual good ones, like Lady and the Tramp 2 and Bambi 2, like definitely, and maybe 101 Dalmatians 2 as well. And this is a version from 2016. Let me get this back here. Or around that time because like it has Nick Wilde, the BB-8 robot from Star Wars, Captain America: Civil War, Finding Dory, and the Jungle Book on there. So that's what it is. And then it's a 2-disc set, and of course that's what the discs look like. Put this back. No, not yet. Sorry about that. Somebody was knocking. Yeah, toss that over there. I'm not going to toss the CDs because those are fragile. Way more fragile than these boxes. But anyway, this is Kung Fu Panda. I had to get the widescreen version because I have the full screen version. It's actually in the closet. And I just got this version. And if I'm just going to like really skim through this. Like that's the disc and everything like that. So that's Kung Fu Panda. Next up we have Now You See Me, which is a 2013 film. That's what it looks like. Another ultraviolet thing. And there, and a disc, of course. That's Now You See Me. Wait a minute. Next up, Olympus Has Fallen. This is kind of the other White House film, like White House. And it says, my connection is unstable. Please wait while we try reconnecting. And here we go. So, if you missed it, if anyone missed it, this is the other Raya and the Last Dragon. And that's the spine and the back. It's similar to the Blu-ray, like differences being, I think this is kind of cropped, like the artwork is cropped, like the front cover artwork. And then the differences is, let me grab the Blu-ray real quick. Like, it's a wider picture, like the information is right here, and then the information is here on the DVD. So, and then the pictures are different, all that stuff. So, yeah. And then, of course, we have the disc and stuff like that. Enough. And the connection is, once again, unstable. It's telling me... It's like every time I show a DVD, a new DVD, it says that it's unstable for no reason. And it says it's unstable again. Let's wait until this. Okay, this is what the disc looks like. Cover, spine, back. Toss that over there. Now, before I get to these, the connection's good on it. You know what? Never mind. I'll check that after the video is done. So we have just 3 more here. This is Spectre, James Bond. No Time to Die is still not out yet, and which is okay because I did manage to buy all of the James Bond films in this James Bond, the Daniel Craig films in the James Bond like filmography, like before No Time to Die is released, and I'll probably end up buying No Time to Die like in like 2022 or something like that. So that's Spectre. That's the which was okay. I mean, Skyfall was better, but Spectre was still decent for what it is. Still decent in terms of James Bond films and all that stuff. So yeah. Next up is Super 8. This got a ton of acclaim, came out, and this is from a book off sticker that I peeled off because I don't like stickers on here. Other than cases like what you'll see later on with the CDs, but like this didn't come off as well, so whatever, I'll just deal with it. And if I get a new case or something like that, I'll probably end up doing that. So that's spine and the back, and then the disc artwork. We're getting a lot of like grayish, like these normal looking discs, the ones without artwork or anything on it. So, and we just have one more film to show, and it's Young Frankenstein. Now, this film, I did see at school, and I remember thinking, it's unstable. Okay, this is a good opportunity for me to get my CDs out. Here we go. Okay, CDs are now here. And I have, that's 10 CDs. So, first up, with the CDs, we have Brace by Birds of Tokyo. This is Ian Kenny's other band, Carnival, of course. You know Carnival, but this is his other band, Birds of Tokyo. It's more alt rock kind of stuff. Like in this album, they went like more heavier, I guess. Like even though they're not known to be heavy, like Carnival, like the song Harlequins, for example, is like very like atmospheric in that sense. Like it's good stuff. Like and the other parts of the album are good. I haven't really investigated Birds of Tokyo's discography like I have with Carnivals. Like, but what I've heard from Birds of Tokyo is good. I like Human Design. That's just the booklet. Put it back in here. Keep struggling with me, which is always a pain. But us CD collectors, we still collect them anyway. So that's Brace by Birds of Tokyo. Next up is another foreign band. It's Ghost Iris Comatose. I just got this today. You saw that collection video. Good job. You win a prize. I don't know what the prize is. That's the spine, and then that's the back. And it's cool that they did the spine like this. Like it's like 2 lines of text, I guess. So if you didn't see earlier, that's what the disc looks like. And I'm not going to show the book. It's basically this image and some lyrics and a band photo, and that's pretty much it. So that's Ghost Iris with Comatose. Good album. Next up is a pop album. We're going from metalcore to pop. And that's Michael Jackson's Dangerous. And I never noticed that there's a crack right here on the top. Like, I think it's a crack. Because at first I thought it was like, oh, it's just the remnants of the sticker. But no, it's a crack on the top of here. I didn't even notice that until now. Whatever. The rest is, I mean, it's just whatever, right? Like, and that's the back. And Michael Jackson is, of course, an essential for any music fan. Like, every single person should get into Marilyn. No, not Marilyn Manson. No, Michael Jackson. nobody should get into Marilyn Manson because he's an ass. But Michael Jackson, sure. Even though Michael Jackson has had his ups and downs and stuff like that, like he's never really said anything about that. So whatever. But that's Michael Jackson dangerous. Next up, we go back to metal, and this is one of those that I also showed today. It's that new Gojira album, Fortitude. This one. And once again, I'm having trouble with the um, showing that like the inlay because it's so bright. There, the spine. That's the back, and here's what it looks like right here. That's the disc. So that's Fortitude by Gojira, one of my favorite albums of the year. Next up, we go to Soul Asylum. This is Grave Dancers Union. I think this is the breakout. I have the sticker here because I don't like this album cover very much. I think it's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of dirty. It's kind of like, eh. Honestly, like there's good songs like Runaway Train, which is a breakout, but like, yeah, I mean, it's still. After I learned that Runaway Train was their breakout, I was like, okay, I'm more comfortable with buying this album. And this, I think this was $3. No, it was $1 actually at Book Off. One of the times I went, I think I bought this on the day I went to my grandpa's funeral. Actually, that and another album too. So that's Grave Dancers Union by Soul Asylum. Next up, we go to Christian rock, and I now have all of this band's CDs. After all this time, right? Skillet's Invincible. This is from 2000, and there's not too much that I love about Skillet anymore, but this is still good enough if you like older Christian rock music like this. Like, and I know in the video I said that the jewel case, the disc holder thing was kind of broken. Well, I replaced it, and now it's back. It's in better condition than it was. So, yeah, Invincible. Like, I think this is the first one where his John Cooper's wife was involved as a permanent member of the band, and older Skillet, even though it's not great, it totally kills newer, unleashed, and victorious Skillet. I think. Like, and Rise Skillet too, and even Awake Skillet. In my opinion, older Skillet, like probably up to Comatose, I think. Like, honestly, and the connection is unstable. Your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. And we are reconnected. So this is Nine Inch Nails' Pretty Hate Machine. This is their first album. I want to get more from Nine Inch Nails, honestly. Disc. And when I got this, I saw thought I saw some scratches, but like it looks like it's in okay condition. Like Book Off, they only accept albums that are in good condition, so that's good reason to go to Book Off for CDs. So that's Pretty Hate Machine. Next up is another CD from Birds of Tokyo. This is the compilation playlist, which is basically songs from their albums from Day One, Universes, their self-titled, and March Fires. And there's new songs on here. Like it says, new singles, I'd Go With You Anywhere, Anchor. And there's a song of Silhouette, which was the song that got me into Birds of Tokyo. When I heard that song, I didn't realize Ian Kenny was singing. I just thought Birds of Tokyo was just some other band. And then I found out Ian Kenny was actually a part of the band. I was like, oh, cool. And that's what the inside looks like. And on a more unfortunate note, that. But you know, the disc is in good condition, and the other parts of the packaging are in good condition. So definitely a plus. That's Birds of Tokyo. Next up is Rush Classic progressive rock band. Their live album, A Show of Hands, which is like 80s stuff. Their 80s stuff performed live. I don't have all their live albums, but like found this book off and I was like, okay, it's A Show of Hands. There's not much to say about this. It's just a live album. That's A Show of Hands. And then finally we have Pop Evil's Up. And their new album Versatile is out right now. I haven't heard it yet, but I'll probably hear it sometime. This is an inlay to a digipack because this is a deluxe edition of the album. And you have the book right here. It's like a book. It's like stapled on, I think. And then that's the disc. There's songs like Footsteps and In Disarray and If Only for Now. Those songs were like and Ways to Get High, I think. Those songs were big on the charts, I think. Like Pop Evil is one of those alternative rock-ish kind of like hard rock kind of bands that get success. So like it advertises that it has 2 bonus tracks, but there's one new track, My Confessions, and then just an acoustic rendition of Footsteps. So it should say one bonus track that's new and then one acoustic rendition. Like that would be better marketing, but I do plan to get more Pop Evil because I never really did that. Even when I was a bigger fan of that style of music. So it would be interesting to get more from them. Like Onyx and even their new one, which I do plan on getting. So let me just put this back and we figure it out. You know what? Here's what I'll do. Since Pop Evil's Up is in the use and like I'll just put that back for now. And I'll put the shelf hand back because this is the S section. I'll just put that back right here. And I'll put the other ones back here. And with that, that is the end for this music collection thing. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is Scamp the Wolf signing out. Take care.